You all want to see the Haojue 300 engine, right? In this episode, I'll tear one down. Let's see how it compares to the Suzuki 250. Has it been downgraded? Or has it been strengthened? The DR300, XCR300, and TR300 all use the same engine. Next, for the 250 engine, we'll start the teardown directly. This specific engine is from a DR300, so it doesn't have a slipper clutch. However, the XCR300 and TR300 do come with slipper clutches. The clutch is made by FCC Japan. That's the main difference regarding the clutch. Even though it's a Haojue engine, the manufacturing standards in QC are identical to Suzuki. For instance, this oil pump. It uses a Mikuni pump from Japan. Since this engine ended up here, it definitely has a major problem. This isn't the bike's fault, it's the owner's. When the owner was changing the oil himself, he only added one bottle and forgot the second one. And that's how it ended up with me. This 300 is also a twin-cylinder, 2-valve per cylinder design. It uses roller rocker arms. Why is this significant? You should know that back then, the GW250 wasn't even equipped with roller rockers. But the Haojue 300 came with them from the start. The camshaft is made of nodular cast iron. This SOHC twin-cylinder, 2-valve structure was heavily criticized in the past. But I reckon people won't criticize it anymore. Let's check the valves. They're fine. They are Changyun valves from Jiangsu. The cylinder head is from Chiqing and Chongqing. So, don't say there are no good domestic parts. Otherwise, Haojue wouldn't use them. Let's look at the cylinder. The cylinder is completely scored. Without oil, there's no way around it. In the future, everyone must pay attention when adding oil. Don't skip on the oil volume or the filter. The Haojue 300 cylinder is actually better than the Suzuki 250s. Look at its spiny sleeve cylinder liner. The outside is surrounded by a layer of aluminum. The Suzuki 250 series doesn't have this. This structure provides much better thermal conductivity for heat dissipation. Regarding the cylinder, it's truly a case of the student surpassing the master. Let's look at the piston. The top edge of the piston has turned white, meaning it already hit the cylinder head. That's a spun bearing for sure. The piston is also badly scored, look at it. The piston pin is also ruined. The piston rings use Raiken's PVD coating process. According to data from the Raiken factory, these Haojue 300 piston rings are even better than those on the Suzuki 250. The piston itself has an overall tin plating. This one piston might still be usable in a pinch. The difference between this engine and the 250 engine is it has a longer crank stroke and a larger bore. The crank stroke. Suzuki 250 is 55.2 millimeters. This is 57.8 millimeters. As for the bore, Suzuki 250 is 53.5 millimeters. Haojue 300 is 57.3 millimeters. Let's look at the oil pan. At this point, it's safe to declare the crankshaft bearings are toast. It's full of copper shavings. You can take a closer look. The foundation of this machine is entirely based on the Suzuki 250. Zero downgrades. The components are almost identical, but there are strengthened areas. Look, I've previously modified a 250 to 323 cubic centimeters displacement. It remained very stable after the mod. So, the design of this Haojue 300 is very conservative. It could definitely handle higher limits, but they prioritize stability. That is Haojue's biggest selling point. The crank bearings show some wear. Due to oil starvation, they have to be replaced. The bearings are from Dado, Japan. Look at the main bearings. Same as the Suzuki 250. Same model, same brand. NSK Japan. Manufactured domestically. The balancer is fine. This counterweight is larger than the one on the 250. Previously, some 250 owners, to reduce vibration, would swap in this balancer. The secondary shaft bearings are also from NSK. Looking at the crank's color, you can tell it's been scorched. Come over and see the extent of the damage. The crankshaft might need to be replaced. The connecting rod is definitely scrapped. The rod is produced by Ganyang in Jiangsu. The crankshaft is also from Ganyang, Jiangsu. Look at the parting line, it's forged. The rod on the other side has discolored. I don't recommend reusing it. Look at the big end bearings. The copper exposure is quite severe. Even the most stable engine can't withstand such abuse. Alright, the crankshaft is officially scrapped. I'll replace it with one from a donor bike. Look at the timing chain. The timing chain is a did from Japan. As I said, Haojue is built with top-tier brands. Among twin cylinders, only this one has thrust bearings. But these two are also worn out and need replacing. Why do you think this series of engines is so stable? Other cranks only have 6 bearing shells, but this one has 8. Doesn't that mean the load per unit area is smaller? Most twins use 4 shells. For the balancer, this has 6. You can see it's inherently a stability-oriented design. Plus it's loaded with premium parts. Teardown complete. Thanks for watching, give it a like.